Hello everyone, my name is Leslie. I just did a video called, I'm going to call it the parable of the coins, which there's no such parable. I'm making it up. And I'm going to do something about the parable of the hat check girl, which there's also no such parable, but I'm just letting you in on something I've been thinking about since I was 18 or 19 years old. And that is when I was around that age, I was a hat check girl. I don't think they call it that anymore. I think it's called a coat check girl. And it's one of the reasons why I'm always so generous. And I remember my father saying this to me, and it's true. People who are in service tend to be, who have been in service of others tend to be generous to others. And for me, I was a hat check girl, and I would go after school on Fridays, which I was already tired, and I would work from, I think, 8 to 2, because it was at this hotel/restaurant, and the last call was at 2, so I had to stay. But anyway, the point is that I would you would get paid back then. The going rate was 25 cents for a hat and maybe a hat and a coat. We live outside of Philadelphia, so obviously it was cold, and I did this a lot. And at the end of the night, I would make, which was amazing money, between $50, $60, let's say, on a Friday night. And I was thrilled because at the going rate, an hour babysitting, I got paid $1 an hour. So to come home with $60 for 6 hours, whatever, 60, that was always a big deal. However, what I used to think about is that if people gave me, the people who gave me 25 cents, let's say they gave me 50 cents each, that $60 would have turned into $100 or $120. And so I have always been very, very generous to people in service, waitresses, waiters, bartenders, things like that, because I'm very conscious of the fact that it may seem like it's only an extra $1 to you, but to them, multiplied by the number of drinks that they served, and or the number of patrons they serve, and or the number of heads they wash, if it's a shampoo person, that money really adds up. So I have always been very generous, and especially around the holidays. I think it's really important to be generous to people. You would be surprised. My Aunt Lucille, who I just did a video about for her 99th birthday, she was a hairdresser. And I remember she never complained, and she was very appreciative. But she would come home with tons of mugs and things that she really couldn't use. I mean, you can use one mug, you can't use 40 mugs. She had a lot of people, her clients all gave her lots of gifts over the holidays. She did love the food things, especially if they were turtles. Everyone knew that she loved those chocolate turtles. But I think that she said that she always loved the most, which I never really appreciated because I was younger, getting a gift certificate, a gift card, or something like that. She said because, or her favorite was getting a gift card to the local Acme, I think, because she could really use that. So if you, this is the parable of the hat check girl, and it's basically just a public service announcement that if you are someone who is has someone in your life, and or who you see, and or who helps you, whether it be your hat check girl, I think they're called coat check people now, or the maitre d', or wherever you go. I know where I work out at my gym, there's a woman there who is in charge of keeping it clean, and I intend to give her a generous gift next week because she helps me every day while she's not doing work specifically for me, she is helping keep the environment nicer, and I benefit from that. So think for this upcoming week, whether it be the bus driver. I know where I live, I'm not allowed to tip my trash men. They're not allowed to take tips. But anyone who you're able to acknowledge the work that they've done for you in a financial way, that is always very much appreciated. This is Leslie. If you are a service person, please let me know if you have any thoughts about this. And I would love to hear about, I remember the greatest tip I ever got, one guy, and I still remember this, it was like 1981 or 82, he left me $5 that was insane. That was insane. So I'd love to hear about your best tip, and this is, I'm going to call the parable of the hat check girl. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have a great holiday season if I don't post next week. Thank you. Bye-bye now.